Now, some people may not be aware of this, but there's a very exclusive club as part of the Disney parks called Club 33. And to be in this club, you have to be very wealthy and have lots of disposable income, but you're able to go to these sort of hideaway places inside the parks. So, but we have a story here that there was a couple that lost a lawsuit where Disney basically banned them from Club 33, and they sued and they lost this lawsuit. And we're going to go into the details of it, but it's interesting in terms of like what Disney's alleging versus perhaps what actually happened. Seems a little bit it seems like it could be a misunderstanding, but we'll go through this and read this. So, hi, I'm Jared with Captain Magic, and we have an article here from WWNT. It says couple loses lawsuit against Disney to regain Club 33 membership. It said an Arizona couple who were once members of Disney's Club 33 have lost their lawsuit against Disney to regain their membership. And this is the couple here. This is Scott and Diana Anderson, and this is back from 2017. So they've been members of Club 33 for a long time. Says, according to the Los Angeles Times, Disney revoked the Club 33 memberships of Scott and Diana Anderson in 2017 after Scott was found drunk in public, which is against the club's rules. Diana has been a big Disney fan since she was a kid. After over a decade of trying to become members, the Andersons joined Club 33 in 2012. It's been a decade? Like, do they deny people? I don't know how this works. They finally became part of this special place. Their attorney, Sean Makis, told jurors in a civil trial that was their spot. That was their happy place, their home. Disney's private club includes access to exclusive lounges, special events, and other opportunities. Scott and Diana say they visited the Disneyland Resort 60 to 80 times a year. They have ridden the Haunted Mansion almost 1,000 times. They brought friends, acquaintances, and business associates to the private Club 33 lounge. The club's yearly dues were $31,500 at the time. Good night. With travel and hotel expenses, the Andersons were spending around $125,000 annually to visit Disneyland. They're not even locals? I don't know what they do. They may have some good money. On September 3rd, 2017, at about 9:50 p.m., security guards found Scott near the Disney California Adventure entrance displaying signs of intoxication, including slurred speech and trouble standing. His breath smelled of alcohol quite a lot, one guard said. According to Makis, Scott only had 2 to 3 drinks, and Disney did not do an adequate job of testing his intoxication. There was no videos of his behavior that night, and Disney did not use a breathalyzer or perform blood tests to prove Scott was intoxicated. That might be something you need to do to prove that. Makis argued that Scott's symptoms were due to vestibular migraines, which causes dizziness. Such a medical issue can be triggered by red wine, which Scott consumed that day. Well, if you know that, don't do that. But I digress. A medical expert testified for the Andersons that a vestibular migraine could be confused with intoxication. On the other hand, a neurologist testified for Disney that his behavior was more likely due to drinking. But if they would have just got a breathalyzer, they could have proved one way or the other. Like, this is like this is like watching somebody act drunk and then debating about if they're actually drunk. Like, it just seems kind of silly. The Andersons had almost lost their Club 33 membership once before the 2017 incident. In 2016, Diana was briefly suspended for using some salty language, a couple of F words, Makis says. Diana said being kicked out of Club 33 was a stab in the heart. Disney attorney Jonathan E. Phillips said, quote, they did not want to pay the consequences of failing to follow the rules, and that Scott cost his wife of 40 years her lifetime dream of having access to Club 33. Jeez. Phillips also added that the security guards who no longer work for Disney were credible sources. He said, what possible reason did the security guards have to lie to you? In their original suit, the Andersons claimed Club 33 retaliated against them because they had complained about another member harassing guests and staff. Makis told jurors that the Andersons filed the suit to protect their reputation. He doesn't want to be known as a drunk, Makis said of Scott. They love that place. They took the fight to Disney because it's his name. The Andersons asked to have their membership reinstated and be reimbursed $10,500 for the unused 4 months of their 2017 membership. They also asked for $231,000, which is equal to about 7 years of club membership. An Orange County jury rejected the Andersons' claim in a Tuesday decision. My wife and I are both dead set that this is an absolute wrong, and we will fight this to the death. Why? Jeez. There is no way we're letting this go. Why? Like, there's other if you're talking this much money, like, there's other boozy lounges like you could go to. Like, Surely. I don't know that for a fact. I'm not a part of these bougie lounges, but I would assume, especially out in like LA, I'm sure there's more. Scott, who owns an Arizona golf course, so they're in Arizona, okay, said he has spent about $400,000 fighting Disney's decision. My retirement is set back 5 years. Oh, man. I'm paying through the nose. Every day I'm seeing another bill and I'm about to keel over. Then stop. Like, I feel like this is just a very much social thing, like being able to say you're a member of it. Like, just, I don't know, go to a regular bar. At the same, I don't know. I'm from the Midwest. I'm not fancy. I don't know. The Andersons said they will appeal, and Dinah said, I'll sell a kidney. I don't care. So, well, if you're curious how I wouldn't say rich and famous, but how the wealthy sometimes operate, I guess this would be one way, in that you're part of a very a bougie club and you apparently are drunk and you get kicked out of that club, you will spend $500,000 almost fighting it to be reinstated to a club in which you have to pay $31,000 a year to be a part of. I don't know. If it's me, I'm saving my money and maybe just build your own lounge for that amount of money. I figure you could probably just build your own lounge, open it up, and like make some money off of it. I don't know. It seems kind of weird that you'd be this desperate to be a part of this club. I will say, though, on the end of there, not having a breathalyzer test be done, you're just basically, it's like, who do you believe situation? But, I don't know. I don't know these people. I'm not going to go to bat for them or Disney in this case. Who really knows? Especially Disney lawyers. I'm not going to go to bat for them. But either way, I suppose at the end of the day, Disney has the right to it's a private club, so they can basically say you're out. And I don't know if they actually have to give a reason in terms of being a private club like that. I don't know the ins and outs of it. But either way, if you're curious how some rich people operate, this would be one of them. And if you are one of those rich people, no hate at all. But I guess just if you're a Club 33 member, just, don't be drunk in public, I suppose. I guess the stipulation would be not being drunk in the parks after being in Club 33. I suppose that is the thing about it. That would be the issue perhaps. But yeah, don't do that, I suppose. But and I guess if you do get kicked out, you could spend, most people's life savings or more than they would have just to fight it to be part of a club, and maybe they'll end up selling a kidney. I don't know. But either way, I thought that was kind of an interesting story. Nothing really to glean from it other than just seeing how rich people operate sometimes. And it's kind of wild. But that's going to be it for this video. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel as we do this coverage here of Disney World, Universal Studios, Epic Universe, and pop culture. And let us know in the comments, do you think going through all this is worth being part of Club 33? Or would you just, build your own lounge or maybe just go to a local bar? I don't know. And until next time, we will see you in the parks.